Welcome to my Sims 4 official 100 baby challenge. I will leave a link in the description box so that you can read the rules, or if you want to play it yourself or figure out what I'm doing during the game, it's there if anyone's even watching. Anyhow, so what I did is create a sim, of course, and it always defaults to a male. I set it to a female, I randomized her name, and then I randomized the female again, and this is who we've ended up with. I did change her eyes, nose, mouth, cheeks, and jawline and chin by just simply going into the presets of what is available for the game, and just chose the ones that I liked for her to look the way she does, because I just wanted her to be prettier, but not like overly like Bratz dolls looking. I see a lot of people doing Sims and they look like those Bratz dolls, anyway, they always got that weird mouth, and it's not weird mouth, but it's always curling up at the side, and it looks like they've got collagen implants in their lips, and they've got huge eyes. I don't why. Anyhow, I wanted her to be as natural as possible. These are her preset designs, all the way from her daily to winter. Yes, as you can see, she's pregnant, but that's no secret because it is a 100 baby challenge, and I forgot to do this at the beginning, so I had to do it when I remembered. I moved her into Oasis Springs because I do have seasons, and I'm trying to avoid being locked in when a snowstorm happens. And of course, like when it's hot, well, I guess you travel. So yeah, so when I moved her in, I changed the options because they, as you can see right here, because they were all set to off because of my other playthrough game that I'm playing, and I must remember to turn them off and on if I go between the two. I kind of haven't been too much into the Sims 4 like I normally am, or with previous Sims, especially the original, and Sims 2 I played more than the Sims 3, and I was really excited when this came out on the Xbox, because after all these years I've been working towards getting a PC built, and I have parts and they're just not together, and those parts are more than likely out of date. I don't have all the expansion packs or game add-ons for this game, because when you do sit down and add it all up, you're spending over $400 on a game. And I mean, like, yeah, okay, great, thank you for the content, but $50 for a game expansion, and $27 for a game add-on, and then like $14 for like the little packs that you get, like laundry stuff or backyard stuff or patio stuff, it adds up, EA. It adds up. Fuck you. Anyhow, so here we are with the welcome wagon, and we had Johnny Zest come over, which was great. I thought he would show up because then I didn't have to go anywhere. And then of course this other lady, which I can't remember her name. She's not in my other game, so it must be a new default sim based on I don't know, getting extra game add-ons. Yeah, so anyhow, I've given her the job as a Simstagram so that she can work from home. Not sure if that's the best one to choose, but I know it's the safest one, where she's given the option to work from home. And why not be a Simstagram, especially if she's going to go out and about places and, meet people. Bit of controversy, just to show how much of a woman of the world she is. just trying to say slut in a nice way, having all these children to all these men. I am throwing in a little bit of morals in this game. At first, I'm not looking towards any married men or men who are in a relationship. If she can have a baby to a female, I'm all for that. But I'm sure that that's something you have to select when you create a sim for a female to be able to impregnate another female or even a male, because you can not pre-select, but you can select when you make a male character to actually bear children, which I think is great. I will be having babies to the occult. I'm not sure which one, whether it be vampires or aliens. I'm kind of leaning towards aliens because I've already got a game where I've had children to vampires, etc. So I kind of want to see what the difference is. I wish that you could choose more than one, because I think that would be really cool. I'm not sure if Grim Reaper or Ghost come into that occult category. Mostly because there's only one Grim Reaper, and I don't know. I wish it was clear. It doesn't state that in the rules whatsoever, and I'm not even sure if you can have babies to Ghost. I don't even know if you can even ask a Ghost to even move in. But I'm noticing that you can interact with Ghosts more in this game than what you could in the previous games. I played the original Sims and the second Sims much more than what I've ever played the Sims 4 or the Sims 3. So, I feel like I'm kind of back new at this. Yeah, and of course, Johnny is her first, which has been successful. As you can see, I've built this house as tiny as possible, and it's very bare. I built it based on the designs of what kind of units that you would find in Australia, because that's where I'm from, and hoping that as time goes by we can renovate this place to be bigger to fit our family in. So there was one thing I realized about this, is that they woohoo longer in The Sims 4 than what they did in other games. I don't know, maybe it's just, I swear it's longer. Anyway, it's almost like he's saying, oh, was I good in bed? And she's like, uh-huh. I don't care. I know who I am. Oh, I forgot to tell you what her, the traits I chose for her, which, of course is going to be obvious. Her traits are childish, romantic, and family orientated, and of course her aspiration is to have a family. I've sent her out as soon as we were done with Johnny, and we've met Douglas here, and we're getting to know him. I'm also avoiding any selection conversations that have to do with the occult, because that is also a part of the rules in the game, that you're not to talk about or initiate those conversations, because if you do have a child that's born to a vampire or an alien, you've got to keep their identity a secret. So I've definitely been sticking to avoiding those conversations. It doesn't mean that if somebody starts talking to her about it, that's fine, I guess, because you can't control that. It's not like I'm going to micromanage my Sims like I've done like I always do in my games. I didn't know that becoming someone's best friend means that you automatically lose someone else that you've said was your best friend. It's only something I've recently found out about The Sims 4. Because in The Sims 3 you could have 20 best friends, and that doesn't exist in here. I don't know why. Yep, we've got Douglas all primed and ready to go.
Dag.
Well, Chelsea, aren't you a little vixen? Pregnant with Johnny's baby, in bed with Douglas. Oh my god. She must add this to her Instagram. Maybe Douglas is the one, because they can get married when they're an elder. Maybe Douglas is going to be that guy. At least there's music in this one. I'm not sure what happened to the music when she was with Johnny. See, it goes on longer. I swear it's longer. I also just want to say that I believe the recording that I'm using, it's on the Xbox, and the recording is really shit. And so I am sorry about the sounding of my mic or this recording. Sorry about my voice. I do have a cold, but whatever, I need to get this done. Well, as you can see, Chelsea can't resist Douglas. Even though we try to go out on a date, I haven't put Shay Lama on the lot yet, so the date failed. And so I sent her here because one of the jobs on her Instagram to do was to take a photo at a bar. So that's why she ended up coming here. I think it's interesting how she did a flirty introduction to Valentine Egan, I think it is, and Jay, who she'd already flirted with, didn't like it. Now, I don't know if it's because Valentine is married already, or Jay's the jealous type of guy. But she's out meeting some men, finding her next donors, and of course completing her jobs. Okay, so it's now baby time, and I'm going to have most of the I'm going to try and have all the babies in the hospital so I can get a birth certificate, because I just think that'll be cool, having the birth certificates. I've had babies in my other game, and they never went to the hospital. That was my Fireflies. I don't think she did. I can't remember. I probably did with somebody to experience this machine, but other than that, I never did it. I think it's interesting how, oh yeah, we pull out her heart and she dies on the table. You put it back in. I'm back! So, this is where I thought my game crashed, but no, it didn't. You just can't do things when you're in camera mode, or the notifications don't pop up while you're in there. So yay, congratulations, we had a baby girl, and we actually had twins, which reminds me, I don't have the traits set up on this lot yet, but I will get to it. So we have Leela in the pink bassinet, and Amaya in the yellow. Amaya? Amia. I'm going to call her Amia. Pronounce it Amir, I should say. So Leela, did I say Lila? Lila? Oh god, now I'm confusing myself. I don't know the names of my own children. Lila? It has to be Lila. Oh my god. Why? Ugh. Yeah, so it's Lila and Amia. Leela and Amia. Yeah, that'll do. God, see you next time.